I'm here.
Hi, Izzy. I just wanted to talk to you for 1 second. You're back in the U.S., but you're going back to the area within southern Israel. When you see the video, when you see these hostages being released, and you see what is going on in the southern part of Israel and border of Gaza, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, if you're asking me as a civilian and a Jew, obviously I'm very happy to have our people home, or some of our people. It's also a stark reminder that there's still over 200 hostages suffering in Gaza. As a reservist, I think that there are larger ramifications when I think of it as a soldier on the ground, what that means for my fellow reservists, what it means for the future of how we negotiate these things. I think there are some downsides, but right now I think it's more of a focus as a civilian that I'm happy to see young Israelis reunited with our people.
One thing our viewers should know is that you lost your arm from a Hamas rocket on the Gaza border back in 2009. So there's a feeling that I'm sure an added level of anger towards what's happening, to what happened back on October 7th, what's happening in terms of the hostages. Your special unit is right now inside Gaza. How do you reconcile with what's happening?
I finished my service as a reservist nearly 3 years ago. I was ready to put my IDF service behind me. I woke up on the 7th like the rest of the world, or at least the world that is on our side and understands what is moral and what is right. And I was devastated by it. I was hurt. I was angry. And I decided to re-up and re-enlist despite having been done with my service, despite having lost an arm, and having served in the special forces for many years after the fact. I decided that I had to go back again. Being there with the troops on the ground, honestly, I can't think of a better place to be as a Jew right now, to at least feel like I'm doing something actionable. I'm responding. I feel like a lot of the Jews around the world feel more of a helplessness. And I could say that because I've returned to Los Angeles for a few weeks, and I feel helpless again. I'm looking forward to rejoining my unit next week.
More than that, I think what you're feeling in Los Angeles. Listen, I have friends and family in Los Angeles, and they're terrified. There's demonstrations on the street. There was one in Brentwood recently where they were throwing smoke bombs. This is not what I think the world doesn't understand. Even those Americans don't understand that this war doesn't exactly limit itself to a 25-mile radius of Tel Aviv.
No, I'm in Brentwood now, so that one obviously felt close to home. I passed through the Grove in West Hollywood the other day. There was something similar going on. I can tell you earnestly that I felt safer in Israel when I was being targeted by rockets than I do here in Los Angeles, and that speaks to the sad affairs of where things stand right now.
Izzy Ezagui, I just want to take the time to thank you for your service and thank you for your time. And I know you'll be back on this side of the planet soon. So thank you again, and wish you much safety.
I appreciate that.